The American Idol stage in 2025 is a spectacle of light and sound, a cathedral of dreams where raw talent meets raw emotion. On this warm May evening, the air is electric with anticipation. The audience, a mosaic of faces from every corner of America, hums with excitement as the lights dim and the iconic theme music fades. Host Ryan Seacrest steps into the spotlight, his voice smooth as ever, introducing the next performer. Thunderstorm Artis, the soulful Hawaiian singer who captured hearts in 2020 and has returned for the Idol All-Star season. Thunderstorm steps onto the stage, his presence both gentle and commanding. His long hair is tied back, and he wears a simple navy jacket over a white shirt, unbuttoned just enough to hint at his laid-back island roots. The stage is stripped down tonight, no backing band, no elaborate set. Just a single microphone and a soft blue spotlight that seems to cradle him. He's chosen Billie Eilish's I Love You, a bold move for a song so delicate, so raw, it could either soar or shatter under the Idol spotlight. As the first notes of the piano ripple through the theater, a hush falls over the crowd. Thunderstorm's eyes close, and he sways slightly as if the music is a tide pulling him under. His voice begins, soft and trembling, like a whisper carried on the wind. It's not true / tell me I've been lied to. The purity of his tone is startling, each note imbued with a vulnerability that feels almost too intimate for a stage this grand. Unlike Billie's ethereal, breathy delivery, Thunderstorm's voice is rich and grounded, a warm baritone that carries the weight of lived experience. The judges, Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie, lean forward in their seats. Katy's eyes glisten, her hand pressed to her chest. Luke, usually quick with a quip, is silent, his gaze locked on Thunderstorm. Lionel, the sage of the panel, nods slowly, as if recognizing a kindred spirit. The camera pans to the audience, catching tears on the cheeks of a young woman in the front row, her hands clasped tightly. Thunderstorm's interpretation of I Love You is not a cover but a reimagining. Where Billie's version is a fragile confession, Thunderstorm's is a soulful lament, a prayer offered to someone just out of reach. He lingers on the line I love you / and it doesn't matter, stretching the vowels until they ache, his voice cracking just enough to reveal the heartbreak beneath. The arrangement is sparse, with only the piano and a faint string swell in the background, allowing his voice to carry the song's emotional weight. As he moves into the second verse, the stage lighting shifts, casting long shadows that seem to dance with his words. Thunderstorm's hands gesture subtly, not for show, but as if he's reaching for the person he's singing to. His phrasing is deliberate, each word chosen with care, and yet it feels effortless, as if he's singing directly to every heart in the room. The audience is no longer just watching, they're with him, feeling the ache of unrequited love, the quiet devastation of saying, I love you, and knowing it won't change a thing. By the bridge, Thunderstorm's voice rises, not in volume but in intensity. When you're with me / I'm not lonely, he sings, and the line feels like a confession torn from his soul. The camera zooms in, capturing the faint quiver of his lips, the sheen of sweat on his brow. This is not a performance for votes or applause, it's a moment of truth, a baring of the soul that American Idol was built to showcase. The piano slows, and he holds the final note of the bridge, letting it hang in the air like a fragile thread. The final chorus is where Thunderstorm truly shines. He strips the song down even further, his voice almost a cappella as the piano fades to a whisper. I love you, he sings, and the words are both a surrender and a defiance, a refusal to let go of the feeling even as it breaks him. The last note lingers, soft and unresolved, and then silence. For a heartbeat, the theater is still, as if no one dares to breathe. Then, the eruption. The audience leaps to its feet, applause thundering through the space like a storm. Thunderstorm opens his eyes, a shy smile breaking across his face as he takes in the standing ovation. The judges are on their feet too, clapping fiercely. Ryan Seacrest bounds onto the stage, his grin wide as he puts an arm around Thunderstorm. Transcendent. You took a song we all know and made it your own, but more than that, you made us feel it. I'm a mess right now. She laughs, wiping her eyes. Luke chimes in, man, you've got a gift. That was pure, honest, and powerful. You're not just singing, you're telling a story. Lionel, ever the poet, takes a moment before saying, son, you didn't just sing that song. You lived it. You reminded us why music matters. Thank you." The cameras capture the moment as Thunderstorm nods, his eyes shining with tears he doesn't try to hide. He thanks the judges, his voice soft but steady, and dedicates the performance to his family, who he says have always believed in him. The audience roars again, and Ryan steers him offstage as the show cuts to commercial. Backstage, Thunderstorm is mobbed by fellow contestants, who hug him and slap his back, their faces alight with admiration. On social media, the performance is already trending, with fans posting clips and gushing about the goosebumps moment of the night. Music blogs will later call it one of the defining performances of the season, a testament to Thunderstorm's ability to bridge genres and generations with his soulful authenticity. As the American Idol season continues, Thunderstorm's performance of "I Love You" lingers in the collective memory of the audience. It's a reminder that at its core, Idol is about more than competition. It's about artists like Thunderstorm Artis who pour their hearts into their craft and, in doing so, touch the hearts of millions. In 2025, under the bright lights of Hollywood, Thunderstorm proves that sometimes the simplest words, "I love you," can carry the deepest truths.